month to do something special together that we anchor just between us. Special moments, things that are fun, things as simple as for no reason just jumping up spontaneously and scrambling to the beach in the middle of the night to take a moonlight walk. Those kinds of things you do when you're in love, remember those? Why don't you just keep doing them so you stay in love? I mean, what a concept. You know, being spontaneous, looking for ways to create moments, is the way to make sure that you'll have this relationship lasting forever. And lastly, to make your relationship work, give what you most want to receive in that relationship. If you want respect, then give respect. If you want love, then give tons of love. If you want passion, then give tons of passion. Don't say, well, they'd be passionate with me, then I get excited about my relationship. Be passionate first. If you're willing to come from the place that your job is to give that what you want, you're going to find that you'll receive back in your relationship all the things that you want. But stay out of the trap that says, well, you do it first, and then I'm willing to commit as well. I guess that's the final thing I can say to you. If there's anything that kills relationships, it's this fear that it's going to end sometime, and people looking at the end of the relationship instead of enjoying where they are in it right now. You know, that focus on, well, what if it doesn't work, is usually the one focus that creates fear in people and causes them to sabotage the relationship in the first place. One thing Becky and I did right in the beginning of our relationship is we noticed that we're going back and forth, and we get close and then we kind of push apart a little bit because we were concerned, well, gosh, will it last? Or what if it doesn't last? God, do we want to get this close? And then what if it doesn't turn out? And then all of a sudden we have all this pain. Isn't it amazing what people do? And that keeps them from getting close in the first place. We finally sat down and realized we were doing this with each other, and we said, look, let's just act as if this relationship is going to last forever. Let's just decide that we're going to act as if that's true, and we're going to totally enjoy today. And let's make sure that we both agree that no matter how intense we ever get in an argument, that no matter what happens, we will never threaten the end of the relationship about that argument. Because see, if you're willing to threaten the end of the relationship, what you're doing is creating the possibility that it's over. It's like putting your hand on the button of a nuclear arsenal. You may just be using it as a threat, but someday you may push the button by accident and it's all over. Hey, listen, the quality of a relationship comes down to the quality of your commitment to making it work. Nothing in life that has any value can be created without absolute commitment. There's no way around it. And a lot of people think, well, gosh, if I commit to this relationship, it means I'm losing all my freedom. Listen, if you're truly free, then you're free to commit to a relationship that can last. John Zahodi, in his book, The Secret of Staying Together, wrote, mutual commitment is the identity of every lasting relationship. No truer words were ever spoken. If you want to make your relationships last, number one, realize how important they are to your lifelong happiness. They are the essence of life. No man or woman is an island. The more you can share and the more deeply you can share with another human being you care about, the greater the quality of life that you live. So here's your assignment. Take out your success journal and have some fun. Do the following. 1. If you're not already in a relationship, do yourself the favor of identifying exactly what you want in a relationship. That's how I attracted my dream lady, and it's how you can attract your dream lady or man as well. I wrote 5 pages of exactly who this person was, mentally, emotionally, socially, spiritually, intellectually, even physically, how she'd look, everything about her. And I described it in detail. Now, a lot of people say, don't do that. Don't create those limitations. Hey, it could have changed, but I got clear on what I wanted, and I believe that if you get absolutely clear, you can attract what you want. So if you're not already in a relationship, identify what you want and what you don't want. Because I used to identify what I wanted, and I got that, but I got a package deal. I got some things that I wasn't so thrilled about as well. What I learned to do is add to my list. I went back to it and said, and here are things I don't want in a relationship as well. I wanted more clarity in my brain. That really helps a lot. And 2, if you're already in a relationship, this might be useful. What do you want your relationship to be about? And what don't you want your relationship to be about? In other words, identify what this thing called relationship needs to be for you to be happy with yourself and for you to be able to contribute to the relationship in an effective way. Develop a list of unique things that you can do to enhance your relationship on an ongoing basis. Becky and I have this thing we call date nights, where we switch off a couple times each month, where we have a night out, and the other person gets to decide where it is, where we're going to go, what we're going to do, and it can be a total surprise. The other person is just a willing and trusting soul who shows up. And it's fun. We've done everything from going and seeing the cartoon The Lady and the Tramp to jumping in our helicopter and flying up the coast to Los Angeles so we can go see a play like Les Miserables. There's absolute incredible power in spontaneity, but again, you need to create it, and that's half the fun, creating a lifestyle. So I want you today, right now, to generate a list of unique things you can do, say, create, or experience together that will create positive states that you'll attach to each other and enhance the quality of your relationship. Please give yourself this gift of putting a great deal of focus on how to deepen the level of love, passion, joy, and excitement in your relationships. Till tomorrow, live with passion.
This program